testing the sound. Oi!
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to an episode of PiPi PoPo podcast. I'm Tao.
I'm Sissy.
And I'm back.
Hey, it's Brian.
Brian's back.
Okay, hi. Hi, everyone. I've been away.
I don't miss you at all. But
Yeah.
never mind.
Thank
He's
you
back.
very much.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
what are we going to talk about today?
So today we're going to talk about something that is quite common in our daily lives, but we don't really realize until we think about it, which is the difference between service centers and car workshops, general workshops out there. So
General workshop as in like no brand one
Yes, like no brand. Like,
Like-
they just you can just find it in the corner of the shops.
like the
and
Ahok, what
Ahok.
Akao, Ahmad, all those
Yeah. I
All
can
right,
say
all right.
that.
But
Okay,
before
okay.
we start, where have you been for the past few episodes? You abandoned us.
Yeah,
Totally.
I was like behind the camera.
No, he's not.
Yeah, I mean like way further from the camera in my office, doing my work.
He abandoned us.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
don't worry, today we have the honor of bringing him back in.
Yeah, binging on some YouTube videos. Yeah, and do my thing.
Role model here, you know. Okay, back to the topic.
Okay.
Service center and workshop.
All right.
You all, okay, before we talk about their pros and cons, usually you will send your car to which
Which
department?
for me is usually just general workshops out there.
How about you?
Friends recommended workshop.
Mm.
Yeah.
For those that don't know, Sissy start driving already. So I can be in
Wow.
this topic and bitching about them.
Okay.
Okay, so for service center, let's start off service centers first, shall we?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, first is one of the points that their work quality is guaranteed. Do you guys agree or not agree?
Work quality guarantee is like what kind of guarantee is there?
Let's say there's a new car in the town, and then because they are service center, they bound to know all those latest technologies and all those skills, and they are more familiarized with those skills.
But like workshops out there, they are also experienced and skilled as well.
Yeah, I mean like some is like few generation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like
How do I put
for
this?
me it's like work guarantee is like what kind of guarantee that the service center will give you. I mean they just changing parts or what?
Maybe like guarantee on the originality of the parts
though.
and all. Maybe because like they are from
And
like
then
a
Before,
proper brand,
Mm.
they give out original.
and then before this,
products.
me and Tao actually recently we went to film workshop videos without you. We went to film workshop videos and all those, right? And then one of the mechanic actually taught us that, you know, the piston, all those.
Yeah.
Every time we thought that when you like arrange back them, it's just like just arrange as you wish. But then there's a sequence like that.
Okay.
And then some mechanic they say that most people doesn't know that there's a sequence to follow when you put it back in. But then maybe in the service center mechanics they might will know that they might already familiarize and got trained.
So it's like when you say sequence is like it's
Let's
like
say-
when the part is breaking apart. Sorry, commercial time a bit.
Yeah.
Our new show coming soon.
Yes,
Okay.
I didn't know we have commercial this time, but never mind.
Check out this channel. Okay. Wait for our new show. Okay. So once this thing breaking apart, okay, so they will have a proper procedure to like which
arrange
part
back.
going in first and all those
Yeah,
things.
like let's say like Lego, you
Ah.
can't just put a cylinder. Let's say a baby toy, you can't just put like this shape is going in here, this shape is going in there like that.
I see.
There's
I
like a
see.
specific pattern that you should follow.
Yeah, so it's like at the end of the day, you don't try to be like smart as to put up a furniture and refer to the IKEA manual, where the white man, the white figure man.
Or maybe some people doesn't even have that manual. So their work is guaranteed because they are trained and taught by professional seafoods.
I see.
Yeah,
I see.
so-
So probably before they actually get into the repair department, probably they need to gone through like
Trainings.
several classes and trainings and probably
Briefings and all those.
like briefing like I don't know, probably they have examination also or no.
Maybe.
We'll find out soon.
Yeah, I mean like those of you who are working in a service center, right, for those car brand, right, probably can tell us how is the like the nomination or how you get this job, what are the process behind it before you actually touching the client's car and all those things, what are the procedure, tell us
Comment.
about it. Yeah.
Comment below and tell us about it.
Yeah.
Okay. So, of course, like service center is work guarantee because first of all, the company's name is on the line because the company is actually in the market itself, and then has high popularity, recognition, all those. So, of course, the company have to guarantee their works and all those. But on the other hand, for workshops, for me, it's like their work quality is not really that guaranteed because for business-wise, if you have a business coming to your shop, they can't just keep rejecting. Yeah, because I heard from some people, if those mechanics, they are not specialized in that field, they will still accept the job because it's a business.
Oh,
Right?
like that.
Yeah, because some people is like, what I heard from other people is like, they will accept it and then after that only they will see.
But from my experience, it's like most of the I don't see most of them lah. Like the one that I encounter in workshop, like they specifically saying that we only do Japanese car and local car. Like if it's a continental car, like those Amor car, then they don't fix. Because
So
it's like way too complex, or maybe when they try to fix it, then the after sales. After fixing, there's a lot of problem that will keep on occurring, and
But
it will
then
give a much headache to them.
For your stereotype saying that after a mechanic fixed that part, and then most people would think that after a mechanic fixed that part, they will get paranoid saying there's other problems like showing. And then most people will get back to the shop and then complaining saying, last time I come for this problem, now after you fix, there's another problem showing like that.
Yeah, this is what faced by Mr. Aaron Sim.
Yeah, this is what faced by him saying. But then, for those of you that don't know, check our previous episode. Okay.
Yeah,
so
check our previous episode talking
Episode
about, yeah.
Okay, so for those that still get misunderstood or have this kind of stereotype, it's actually because that time when you approach the mechanics, you actually asking them to fix one problem and not asking them to inspect the whole car.
Okay.
But then for service center, I heard from experienced mechanic, not Mr. Aaron himself. It's from an experienced mechanic saying that for service center, when you send your car to service, they actually check from step 1, step 2, step 3 until step 10, let's say. But then for workshop, if you tell them that step 6 has a problem, workshop will tend to fix step 6 only.
Oh.
Also, that means that if you go to the service center, they will do a full checkup.
Full checkup.
Oh, okay. So workshop, they only do what the customer wants.
Yeah, so maybe because of this, there's a point saying that their workshop work quality is not guaranteed.
But this is kind of strange. It's like you do what the clients want, but how the clients knows what they want.
But
it's like okay, my car got some cracking sound or what, then suddenly the client go and become doctors and then diagnose and all those things, and then come to the workshop there and then fix this one for me. It's like giving order to the doctor to actually cut myself up open because I know what's wrong with me.
then if I put you in another scenario, if let's say you send your car to a workshop and saying that let's say your horn has an issue and you just want to replace your horn. If you are a mechanic doing your own business, will you check your client's engine, water, all those?
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah, okay.
If
Fair
in
enough.
this scenario,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
just
yeah.
saying.
Yeah, but then if you say like horn, then you might as well you say the light bulb inside your car lah. I mean, that is too far away. You know,
Okay,
like what happens, like
If
it
I say
is,
timing belt.
it is within, maybe,
If I
Yeah,
say
you
timing,
know.
and then let's say the mechanic tell you, oh, your something like, let's say your spark plug there is showing a bit problem, and then he keep insisting you to change, and then you're the one who say no need lah. And then because sometimes the mechanic also have to like equate your budget.
Okay.
Because from past experience, most mechanics will tell me that sometimes they not want to like just leave it like that, just fix what you told them to do. It's not like they don't want to inspect your whole car. It's that sometimes the customer's budget there has an issue for satisfying their needs like that.
I see. I
So
see.
most of the people will just tend to ignore what other problems that the mechanic suggests.
But like according to like Mr. Aaron, right? Sorry, I have to quote you again. You know,
This
just
is like
like
another
this one,
commercial.
and then another, like a lot of those mechanics also, they will base on your budget, and then they will introduce you to you know, some of the thing. You know, some of the product that is maybe
That's product, yeah.
OEM product which come at a cheaper price, but of course the quality of the product is you know we can discuss on that lah, you know. But then if it is original, it might not be good, but it is original. You know, it is original.
Yeah.
So it's like that is the at least the way I see it is workshop comes cheaper, but then they can be expensive also lah, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
they can be
depend on the
expensive, but then at least the client have options, you know.
Yeah.
I mean you cannot go to Pro Door and they say, psst, psst, do you want some OEM? You know, I mean, like Pro Door wouldn't do that. I mean, like Toyota, I got
Yeah,
some,
true though, because
you know,
workshop
cheaper
actually
one.
workshop actually have an advantage of having like a variety of products for their customer to
Yeah.
adjust their budget with.
Yep.
Let's say, but then for work quality, it still depends on the mechanic skills lah.
Yeah, to me, it's like work quality is like maybe it's like not consistent. I should say, you know, unless there are other workshops that is, I think they like mati they want you to take this one.
Yes,
Those kind of service center is like already, you know, they gain some popularity. You know, they have some brand, you know, due to their insisting in good quality product, you know.
I'm just curious, would you trust advisors from service center or workshop more?
I don't think
I'm just curious,
service.
this is a little out of topic, but I'm
Yeah,
just
I
suddenly
mean,
curious.
no, it's still there. It's still there. I mean, like, you say first. You've been keeping quiet, I tell you.
He's giving you an opportunity to shine, you know. He's been
yeah
here
lah.
for so many episodes.
Yeah lah. After so many episodes, I
That's
didn't open my
why.
mouth. So
用心良苦.
yeah, so my mouth is full of spiders.
That's why. Hey, you. Okay, your turn to shine.
Okay. Work quality
We
between.
can cut him off now.
Advice. Okay.
Advisors, if let's say there's an advice and in front
Okay.
of you there's a mechanic from a service center and a mechanic from a workshop, who will you trust more?
It's hard to say though. I
To
don't
be
know.
more specific, that service center is actually your car brand service center.
Yeah.
So who will you trust? Drum roll, please.
I don't know.
You're
Maybe
still
because
out
of
of the
my
frame.
past experience, or at least my parents' past experience.
Mhm.
They used to go to service center as well. And then they found out that service center is kind of like they milking my parents lah. Like they not like milking, not like
Oh.
like this. They just find like niche, like small things, and they just persuade my parents to change that, so that they kind of lose trust on the service center. So then they change to workshops, and then the workshops actually like give like straight away answers. They don't really play around that much. So they just fix what you want and do what you want. And so because of that, maybe that kind of sink into my mind and become. So I will trust workshops more lah because of that. Because maybe they are not really there to make their brand better or whatever. They just want to fix your car and all.
So it means like
Think of that person.
it's like there is a.
Like, yeah.
Stereotype.
I'm
I'm
about
not
to say
clearing this
something
out.
like very
Oh my
sensitive.
God.
If we're out of this frame now.
So it's like you are saying that there might be service center
He's
Mhm.
trying
You know,
to
who-
polish his sentence.
You know, who actually like the sales department saying, hey, we have a few parts that are not being cleared out and need to be cleared out.
Mhm.
So, and all these things will go into the service center that, hey, I need to clear this one off. So what they will devise the threshold or the condition that these parts need to be changed like that.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that.
I mean it's like, okay, it's supposed to be like your brake pad, you know.
Mhm.
You know, if it is used up until certain percentage
Percentage.
or level, you know, whatever unit you want to call it lah, you know.
Mm.
So last time is like, okay, 50% still can go on. But then now 60%, oh, cannot. Wow, this one you need to change, are very dangerous and all those things.
Well, I don't know that. I don't know the details of that, but it's just past experience. Maybe I'm not saying like all service centers like that, but because of the experience I had, so it kind of leans me more towards the workshop one. So
I see.
yeah.
So it's like there are some conspiracy theory. Like, bloody hell, this
I
service
guess-
center want to milk me, want to milk my
But I guess
parent.
see like the good side of the service center. I think I know what they're trying to do. It's like they want to solve your future problems all at once. So next time you won't have to keep coming back to them. Maybe.
But also because of the workshop, there's also one thing about workshop as well is that they don't have a brand to like risk with and all that. You know, they don't have to be
yeah, more
truthful and
general.
genuine all the time as well. So it's kind of a risk as well. Like some people,
Yeah.
some mechanics out there just straight up like lie to you and just straight up try to, you know, make you as well. So I feel like
So
there's two sides to it lah. It's not just like one is bad, one is. It's a gray area. Everyone's
Okay, it's
there's
a
no
grey
right
area.
and
It's
wrong.
an elephant.
you are not standing in one side. You are trying to stand on the
jumping.
fence. Oh my
He's
goodness.
jumping from side to side.
Ah.
That's my honest opinion, and that's my
Yeah.
honest
Dodging
opinion.
it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So what's next?
But Brian, you haven't said yours.
He's trying
What
to
is that?
escape. I asked a
Uh,
question for both of you.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Ask
And then
again. Sorry.
Whoa! Long income is like this one, people. Okay. Would you rather trust advisors from a service center or from a workshop? Mechanic from a workshop. Dun, dun.
Okay.
Like
Here's
that.
the thing.
Disclaimer.
I'm being towed here.
Oh my god.
Okay, here's the thing. I did it again. Okay, here's the thing. Okay, for the third time. If you ask me, I think that in this service center, right, they are following procedures. You know, they are words that cannot be said. I mean, like they will say what is needed to be said. You know, other things like those sensitive things that will harm the brand itself. Like they wouldn't say like okay, maybe this one actually you no need to do one. You know, this one you no need to do. You do this
Not
one
like
first.
workshop seafood.
You know, you do this one first, then you do this one. That one you no need first. You know, they don't dare to say all
Say
these
all
things
this.
because if in the event that anything happens, you know, because of your advice, you know, yeah. So a lot
Poor
of
brand.
those
Potong gaji.
beloved service customer service, you know, in front of the counter in a service center, you know, like they wouldn't be telling you much. You know, they wouldn't be telling you much. And then of course, if you ask me, they go on to proper training. You know, they go on to the proper training, so they are like photocopy. You know?
Photography machine.
You know, so of the
Yeah.
repairman is like coming out, it's like
Have a look.
it's like photocopy. You know, they might gain some personality over time, lah. You know, but you know, but once I mean, for most of them, they will follow the books. The books tell you to say what, then you say what. You know.
But
So yeah, so if you ask me, if I were really like the problem is quite serious and all those things, right? Then I will believe more on workshops.
But
But
I also heard I also heard some rumors, like I would
Yeah.
say it's rumors because I haven't like really finalized is it true or false. So it's just a rumor.
Yeah.
Okay.
From other mechanics. I won't say who because you all also haven't who know who is
Okay.
it. From other mechanics saying that nowadays service center have more trainees than professional mechanics. Because
Well, again.
nowadays
Yeah.
inside the service center there's more like trainees, more like interns, more than those professional seafood.
Oh.
I heard rumors about it because last time I asked a mechanic saying if any youngsters are willing to like join you guys, because nowadays it's like those youngsters prefer a more comfortable staying, like that, like some sort of question like that. And then he said that most of the automotive industry, after they graduated from their school, they will actually prefer going to service centers.
Oh, why?
Because first of all, it's a big company. There's aircon inside. There's no OT much. Because service center that has specific time slots like that. There's no OT, and then and then more stable income and all those.
But
That's what I heard. The rumors.
But what is this got to do with which advice?
Which makes me think
Yeah.
that maybe service center work quality there. I'm not sure about it.
Because there's too many trainees.
Yeah, see, he
There's
understands.
not much like actual professionals.
You are trying to be like not to offend anybody.
It's like that.
Okay. Let me like rephrase what you say. So meaning like if your car sent to service center, most probably
There's a bunch of trainees.
your car will be handled by a bunch of trainees.
Yeah.
That's
That's just a rumor. I'm not sure whether it's true or false. You can leave a comment below and tell me as well.
I mean like if you ask me, right, if a service center have the book, the book, the holy book to follow, I mean basically it's nothing. I mean like trainee or not, you follow the book ma. The book is actually the sifu already, But if you are in the workshop, you don't have the book, you don't have the doctrine, you don't have the holy book. You just based on what your Jedi master teach you, all those very flexible, depends on situation and all. Yeah, so most probably there you need like really a sifu to actually handle the situation because different car, different situation, different illnesses and all those things ma. But if you're in the service center, it's like what,
It's all like, as you said, like a photocopy machine.
Yeah,
just follow
yeah.
procedures.
Yeah, so I think whether it's sifu or not, trainee or not, it doesn't matter because if you put a trainee in the workshop, then probably there's a problem there.
That's an even bigger problem.
Because there's no book to follow ma. But if you're a trainee, your car being handled by trainee in the in the service center, then I think it's all good. Right?
Okay, I didn't think of that perspective.
Yeah, well, welcome to the system.
Moving on. Okay, since before this we talked about like service centers work quality is guaranteed.
Yeah.
So of course it will cost you more because I've done a little interview along with my colleagues and then I asked them why they would rather choose a workshop than a service center. Most of the reply, not most, all of the reply will be service center is actually much more expensive rather than workshops. Yeah. I'm not sure whether you guys agree with it, but then for me, I agree.
I will agree as well.
Yeah, I mean not to say agree or not. I mean it's basically a fact lah. Yeah, fact because it's original lah.
Yeah.
You get original one, sure is that price one.
I think the price is more expensive because of the labor fee. Is it? Will it count as a labor? Because the product, anyhow, they are taken from distributors, but workshop have another benefit because they can take from multiple distributors like that.
I think maybe not workload lah. Maybe more like brand. The price coming out from the brand. That's how I think of it lah. Because like if you have an iPhone, and it's broken, you want to take it to repair. If you go to an actual Apple store, they will charge you more. Not really necessary because they do more there, but because they have like a brand there. That's how I think. You can take it to like normal service center as well. they can do it, then probably it will be cheaper since they don't have like a Apple brand to it.
For
At least
some,
that's how I think. Yeah.
for some people, they say that the product is actually for some people not all. The product is actually product is actually the same price. It's just that the labor fee is different.
No, I try to remember the invoice that I got
From
after
the service center.
Yeah, from the service center after get my car to maintain.
You maintain your car?
Shut up. I mean, it's a new car, of course need to maintain. Hello.
Oh, he just got his new car, people.
No. So what I mean is I can't remember there's
Labor fee charges?
like a labor fee charges. God man.
But in your perspective, I ask him first. In your perspective, why do you think that the service center charges more expensive? Besides brand.
Besides brand.
Yeah, because
I mean, because their parts are original. That could be it.
how about you? I haven't been through a service center.
I don't really
Yeah.
think like labor fee is part of it. Or maybe like because they have better training on their
Their work
employees and-
quality?
I think first is the brand and then probably the labor also, because if you want to nicky picky all those things, right, it will goes all the way to like the free cookie and free coffee that you get from the service center lor, all the aircon.
Yeah.
I mean, like most of the workshop, they don't have cookies for you let alone aircon and all.
Yeah.
But service center service, they don't usually like follow your budget, right? It's not based
Yeah,
on
that is
your
true.
budget
That is true.
because you can't go there and negotiate. Can you lower the price a bit? Or do you guys still like negotiate on the price?
I got this experience one time is after they checking if the price above certain right.
Wait,
they
are
will-
we talking about service center or your workshop?
Service center.
Okay.
After reaching certain figures, right, they someone will come and talk to me one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't heard about this before.
Yeah, because they want to let me know first.
Before they start.
What the damage which about to occur in my face.
Oh,
It's like
that's good.
okay, there will be a meteorite hitting your house. There will be nuclear bomb. There will be all those things. They were coming on your way. Like about 2 to 3 hours time. Do you want it or not? Like that. Then I was like, oh my goodness, what happened? Oh, because this one. You just pick lah. Basically like the service center guy is like bringing you up to a customized menu for you to order food. But
menu.
instead of ordering food, this is all the food being ordered. You just need to take out whatever food you don't like, like that. Then they will just take out. Then but at that time I see okay lah. This one looks like very important like that.
But do they say like if let's say you don't take their advice and do other services, and then will they still like very determined on telling you what's the cons of it or?
Yeah, that's a good question because they will not force it on you. But
So it's like kind of like a warning. It's like a warning sign. I told you this warning already. Take it or risk it. Is up to you.
yeah. I mean, like basically, it's like they will not say anything more than they needed to say, lor. So it's like okay, this one we found out that you need to change this one. So do you want to change it? Then I at that time I would not even like want to ask like, hey, what happened if you don't change this one? Because I have this kind of perception that they will not tell me more than they should. So they won't say like, oh, this one or this one you can untick lah.
You
This one
actually have
never
a
mind
choice to
one,
untick.
or this one and all those things. They won't say all these kind of things.
Next, the pros of service center is that they actually include warranties. Well,
Warranty.
on the other hand, workshop doesn't have warranty. Depends lah.
Warranty as in like warranty on the work they did.
For my warranty meaning is like when your car is new and first time for me it's like the new car, then they will have warranty for you.
Oh, okay.
From what I received out for the feedbacks I received.
Yeah, but that's a new car lah.
Yeah, for new car you have warranty.
I
Yeah.
mean, it's like, if you ask me, right,
Mhm.
my wife cars, right,
Your wife car is a.
the warranty is gone already, one. But then until this day,
Mm-hmm.
she still prefer to go to service center.
Why?
Yeah.
Is there a
Is there any
particular reason?
Yeah.
Is there any reason for that?
Well, she doesn't trust workshop.
Trust
Okay.
issues.
Yeah, but then of course, and again that the service book,
Mm-hmm.
you know, is very nice. It's
Okay.
very nice because he keep on making appointment. You know, go keep on going to the service center.
There's
After
record.
like what, like I think 6 or 7 years like that.
Oh, wait. Your wife never go to workshops before.
No,
Why you're a good husband?
not even once. What has it got to do with me?
The price is. Okay. But of course, he mentioned one point is that the cons of the service center is that if you buy a second-hand car, you won't actually enjoy the warranty. Because if I get a second-hand car, I don't think I have any chances of going to service center anymore.
That kind of warranty is it?
For me, it's that kind of.
I thought it's like after fixing warranty. I mean,
Yeah.
if you're saying that after fixing warranty, then probably
Usually, after fixing, the longest period of warranty is how long?
yeah. I mean, like if according to our friend Aaron Sim, right? Sorry, Aaron.
Okay.
I need to quote you
Don't know
again.
how many times already.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, like he can go all the way to, hey, if you don't trust me, hey, I'm a man of my
Wait.
integrity.
Yeah.
You know, you think I tipu you or what lah? Huh? Okay lah. I don't want your money lah. I mean, I'm just acting. If I'm Aaron Sim, Aaron Sim,
Mr.
don't say
Aaron
like that. Aaron Sim is like very polite.
He still
you
needs
know,
money.
very gentleman and all those things. Like you know, yeah. So because like yesterday I listened to the podcast, it's like wow, you know, I have an integrity to maintain and all those things, right? I have a status, you know. You say I do your thing, I spoil your thing and all those things. Okay lah, this one, you know. Yeah. So but
Man
if
of his
like.
word.
Yeah, so it's like I think workshop also got warranty lah, but then I don't know how their warranty. I mean, at the end of the day, I don't think their warranty is like they have a system.
So,
You know, it's not
actually,
consistent lah.
in other saying that workshop warranty is more flexible than service center warranty.
I think flexible in the sense that depends on relationship lah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, true though.
you know if you go to the workshop like if the mechanic see you like every 5 years they only will come and see him.
Then you will never get a warranty.
Then balik lah you want to ask warranty
Who are
from
you?
me, you know. Walao eh, this is like so unfair to all my fans that keep on coming, you know. You know, so I mean their thing is like not consistent. The
True
warranty, you know, depends on, you know, whether the clients is very, very problematic or not.
Okay.
Yeah.
But because of what he said that just now, they're saying that your wife's service book is very nice and full.
Yeah.
So, do you think it will affect the resale prices?
Oh, so now we are in the resale thing.
I'm just curious about this because since you brought this book out,
Yeah, I mean depends also lah, I think.
because
What do you think?
you've been oftenly quiet. Because is it because he's intimidating?
No.
Oh my God, it's my fault
No,
again.
no.
Yes, right?
She's putting word in my mouth. I
Yeah,
didn't say
okay.
anything. Okay, but I'm trying to process what was the question just now. Like you said, like because
Get him.
because she has a nice service book,
The
like
records.
That means so you're asking, will that affect
The resale value
resale
of
value?
the car. Let's say if one day that she wants to sell her car already. Do you think you have much effect on it?
I'm not sure about
Why?
that. Because I'm not really that knowledgeable on this
No,
though. But because I personally I haven't serviced my car. It's more my parents' experience and all. But
Parents.
Yeah, I know
For
what you
like-
mean. I mean
yeah.
like if you say like because got all those track record of what got changed, you know, what got what you know, it seems like
Trust.
you know,
It's like a proof.
your car is like have a perfect health report.
Yeah. It's a
You know,
health
it's
report.
like, yeah, it's like it's like when you want to buy a house, I want to see your record, your
It's
bank
like a
record.
guarantee.
You know, do you like pay? Do you like pay your debt or your monthly installment? You know, like consistently and all those things. You know, and
That's
yeah, I mean, like, you know, every transaction I need to see your track record. You know,
for workshops, I'm more familiarized with workshop lah. Because workshop, if you send your car to service, there's no such record or anything.
yeah,
It's just like
Nope.
verbal contract like that saying,
Yeah,
oh, today
yeah.
you come and fix already. If got any problem next time, come back and find me.
Mm.
But no one can actually prove that when you actually visited that workshop. But for service center, there's actually a lot of records saying, oh, this day she come and fix this one. So let's say her engine is guaranteed 100% maintained before all those. So when you ought to sell your car, you actually have more confidence in selling it and more guarantee, if I can put it in. Like
Yeah,
that.
I mean, like those who I mean, those want to buy second-hand car, right?
Mm.
You know, they will
Trust.
like, this is one of the factor that, you know, like what first, you know, when you go to muda.com, it's like, okay, they're selling one lady driver, you know, yeah, they don't like tekan their car one, you know, the ladies driver, you know, low mileage, you know, and then full record, you know, all this kind of selling point, but to me, I think it's a selling point, you know. But if you, but if you meet a savvy clients who actually know what they want, I mean, even though the car doesn't have this records, also okay one, because another mindset of a second-hand seller is I buy this car cheap, but there will be a budget that
To
I
fix
set
the car.
aside, you know, to fix the car.
Yeah.
You know, in the event, or even though I go and test drive and all those things, it's all good condition, but then this one is very hard to say. So they have some certain budget to actually fix the car. So for me, I don't think the track record got anything to do with, you know, the reselling of the car. Beside, it's a selling point.
Yeah,
You know, it's for advertisement.
Since you say about it, would you guys rather buy a new car or a second car with a lot of problems?
This is like a no-brainer. This is like a no-brainer, right?
Continue your question.
Of course, buy a new car lah.
Yeah.
No, if you want to compare, it's like,
because if you buy a second-hand car, and then you can like fix all the problems, like separate out, so your budget is still can be separated. Understand? Or you will never understand this. Moving on.
No. Let's stay there, okay? You don't like simply moving on. Okay, what do you mean? I don't understand.
See, if I buy a new car, of course, a new car is more expensive. And then, of course, I don't have to worry any problems. Like
Yeah,
if that's
yeah.
your logic thinking, just now.
Yes.
But then, if I buy a second-hand car, it's actually within my budget at that period of time.
Okay.
So I can, after that, only slowly solve those problems.
Yeah.
Because maybe I don't have that much budget to buy a new car, but I can have that small budget to buy a second-hand car first.
Yeah.
And act as a transportation first.
Okay.
And then
Yeah.
after that, I can just repair one by one,
Okay.
following my budget.
So
that
you're
make sense
saying
now?
you'd rather go for a second-hand car? Is
Yeah.
that okay? So the reason is you don't have to spend that much money at first,
Yes, maybe
Okay.
I'm in need of the car emergency, but then I don't have that much budget to buy a brand new car.
Yeah, but then some of the problem is like, now the car is like, now I know you save money. Okay, I don't spoil first. Okay, sorry.
This is why I don't miss him that much previously.
So it's like when honestly, like the car, like something wrong with the engine. Oh, my new owner, you know, cheaply bought me back. I shall not be spoiled until she got the money. Like,
Okay,
Okay.
point taken. I accept that point. Let's.
okay, she's angry.
I am not angry, but then maybe next episode you won't be here.
Wow.
Okay. You say the next point. I am having.
So the next thing, the next thing that makes service centers more preferred to some people is because they think scams and fraud can be avoided on service centers since they are following procedures and all that.
Yeah, lor.
Mm.
What's with all those scams and fraud rumors? Have you guys ever encountered any scams before?
I don't
Fraud.
think it's rumors. I think there are videos
But
in the social media.
Like news.
Yeah.
But have you guys ever encountered a real case before?
Scam in
Like-
they're trying to
Because I know my brother.
overprice the parts.
Because for my brother's case, because my brother actually met one before, and then he was warned by one of the staff in the shop itself.
Oh,
There's one. There's
Wow.
one staff. He purposely called my brother to follow him closely, tightly, and then observe his car because once he's out of the car is out of sight, another staff will come and poke his tire purposely.
Whoa.
This is I won't say the place.
Wait,
Yeah.
wait. So you're saying that your
It's
brother
like a
went to a
tactic.
workshop?
And then a staff called him to like, don't ever step away from his car and
Uh-huh.
actually observe
Oh,
more.
wow. That
Observe
stuff. That's the
closely.
stuff. Tell him that.
Yeah.
Then why? Oh
Yeah,
my
but
God.
of course that staff and my brother have a close relationship, so luckily
Oh,
for that.
they were friends before.
Yeah.
Oh, they
but
were friends
just
before
that
the whole thing.
the staff warned my brother on another staff's characteristic.
Wow, that's like really shady. Though.
seriously?
Yeah, I'm not making things up. Because once if my brother step out, that staff will do something that actually will cost him a lot.
Like trying to create problems.
Yeah,
for
trying
him
to create
solve.
problems. So even though it's like the tire only have like a nail easily to fix, the staff maybe will go and harm the side of the tire, which is
Then what did your brother do? Did he stay there or like?
stay there. Hello, you got
But he still let the car being fixed
because
by them.
it's
lah.
already midway through the
Okay.
process.
So after that, he just never
No,
go back.
will never
lah.
go back.
Ah.
So
Damn.
I'm asking.
Well,
He's in shock.
I'm still processing this.
He's in shock.
Seriously?
Yes. Really? You want me to call?
No. Wow.
So I'm asking here, do you have ever encountered any real scams?
And wait,
Oh,
the shop is still here.
yeah.
I mean,
Wow.
the shop is still there.
Yeah. The shop is known for being expensive as well.
What the hell?
Oops.
Wow.
So I'm asking you guys. Have you
Okay.
guys ever encountered?
Holy
He's still
moly.
trying to process it. Let's ask you first.
Scams. Have I encountered
Encountered
any
any- yeah.
scams on this?
Or do you think that it's a scam? Any incident that you think is a scam but it's not a scam?
I won't say it's like a scam lah, but it's more like you. It's not like a scam, but it's like you didn't did enough. The problem is myself lah, maybe. Yeah, I feel like it's like you went to this store
Mhm.
and then they say, oh, you have to change this thing and it'll cost you like this.
Mm.
And then it's not like they're overpricing it, but because you didn't do research, you didn't go out and see out other stores.
The market price
The
for it.
market price. So they just kind of charge you a bit
More.
higher, but you didn't realize that. So afterwards, after you fixing, then only you go and check. Then only you realize that that's cheaper
You will
outside.
feel cheated.
Yeah, you feel cheated, but it's not like they are intentionally scamming you, lah. It's just
Yeah,
there's
shops pricing.
just
Yeah.
different pricing but like scam, like blatant scams. No, I haven't encountered those. Yeah.
Oh, so you mean there's a difference, those who like, so scam is like what I promised to fix this one and then I put some duct tape there, that is
Mm.
scam.
Like scams is like they overprice it.
Oh,
But the-
overpriced also scam.
Yeah, overpriced, but the
For-
work they put out is not
Maybe
nowhere near that.
scam is a very harsh word for this case. It's just get cheated.
Oh my god, that one is
Cheated.
scam already. Wow, poke your tire.
that one,
is
that
like
one
for
is
his
scam,
case.
fraud.
For
Okay.
his case, it's just that he will feel cheated.
I see.
That's
Okay.
all.
yeah.
Okay, but last time it's like I heard those urban legends and from friends talking about you go to any workshop and then you try to like become their best friend, and then this is the time where the best scam will happen.
Yeah,
It's
meh?
when you trusted them the most.
Real meh?
I don't know.
I thought when you got a close relationship with that person means you always come and visit them and let them do your car.
I
Like
don't
this also.
actually I don't. Yeah, once because like
Are you
once you
trying to
build a
say?
relationship
Mhm.
and they know that you trust them they might take advantage of that as well.
But
You know.
what age do you mean by last time?
Hmm? What is
I
that?
mean, nowadays, do you still...
No, it's like
yeah.
few years ago only. It's like, it's like I heard like, okay, this one like, okay, I mean like when you thought you are in the like close relationship with the
The boss, the 老板.
no,
The
not
mechanics?
not necessarily the 老板 I mean with the workshop lah, you know.
Okay.
You know, it's not necessary like you guys get close. It's like maybe you perasan only. It's actually one-sided.
Wow,
you know,
this is
you know, the other side is like
Twilight drama.
waiting the chance to like.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a society.
yeah, but
That's hurt.
but I'm not talking about all. Yeah,
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course, of
You know,
course.
this is just like one or two cases, maybe. You know,
Yeah.
that's what I heard. Okay, but to me, it's like
But then-
if the
Mhm.
relationship is genuine,
Mhm.
yeah,
Then you get scammed.
then I would not get scammed lah. I mean, how could you do that?
So I think we all agree on like workshop is more likely to get the scam or
Because
cheated
service
on.
center have their reputation on the line, like
True.
recognition on the
Yeah,
line, so
that's why.
they can't have this kind of rumors coming out to the
yeah.
public. But
Yeah.
workshop, the
Yeah.
name itself
Yeah, true.
doesn't ring any bell or anything. Like,
True.
let's say there's a workshop called Hong Sing.
I don't even heard of it
That's
before.
that's why you don't even heard of it. You might imagine this area, that area will have this kind of
Yeah,
similar
yeah.
name.
Because if you like for service center, right, they have actually what we call that the brand burden.
Yeah.
You know, the brand burden.
For
that
us, it's protective.
yeah, it's like they need to protect themselves.
Mm.
You know, so if they couldn't afford like all those complaints from customers, and then these complaints have gone viral
Mhm.
into the
If
because we are not dealing with a service center like a particular service center, but it's a service center that bears the name of the brand.
if they have a little bit scandal, I think they need to pay more on the PR
True.
side to
Yeah.
cover
Yeah.
it up more.
Yep,
So
yep,
of
true.
course, scams and fraud will most likely happen in workshop. Oh.
yeah,
Mm.
true.
Yeah.
Well,
okay.
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 Yeah, but talking about that,
Mhm.
okay. So from a scam, now we move on to another one. Is do you think that I mean, like, because just now we were mentioning like relationship,
Mm-hmm.
you know. So what do you think on the relationship of you with the service center and workshop in particular? What is the differences and all those?
For service centers, I feel like it's
don't-
more like a customer and the like what do you call that? Service, the servicer.
Ah.
Yeah, it's not really like a genuine kind of relationship. But maybe for workshop, it's much easier to build the kind of friend and
I
kind
see.
Mm.
of like
I agree on that one.
On
Yeah,
the
yeah.
other word, service center is more like a hi-bye friend. Well,
Yeah.
workshop
Friend.
is more like a, hey, you eat already or not today? Let's go
Yeah.
eat. This kind of relationship.
Yeah, it's like talking about eating, like if the workshop kind of fast food chain, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're kind of say, "Ayah, you don't eat so much already lah. You fat already lah. You know, you need to do more exercise. Don't eat so many fried chicken or burgers, you know, or fries
Yeah.
and all those things. Hey, you need to take care of your health and all blah 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 all those things.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you know, if a service center is like, hey,
Hey, what you have?
eat the chicken. You know, it's like, yeah, you know,
Yeah.
So-
those kind.
So I agree. You can't really have a close relationship with service center staff because you never know the next time when you go back to a service center, is it the same
Agree.
mechanics fixing your car?
Yeah.
Because workshop, of course, you have his number. You can call him saying, hey, today you at the shop or not?
Mhm.
Yes, then you go.
Yeah.
It's the same person.
Yeah, and again, like I mean, like you don't get to WhatsApp any service center. You know, you
It's a
don't
protocol.
you don't get to send emojis and all those things. Yeah, but if you are in workshop, you know, you get their private number, and then you know,
You get to
basically
hang
you
out in
guys
their
can
shop.
talk about anything.
You get to literally hang out in workshops because the owner will be friends with you. You can just chit chat there, hide
Yeah.
from your wife, hide from your friends, all those. Because
True.
I've been through a lot of mechanic shops, and then most of the mechanic shop is actually they have a lot of friends saying that it's not their customer, it's their previous customer, but they still like to hang out in that small shop there.
Ah,
So when-
what's so good about the shop? Got
There's
video games.
nothing good. It's like it's like a community happening there. It's like they're chatting about their common stuff, chatting about.
Well, they like to hang out there.
Yeah, that's something that if you really have a very close, deep relationship with the mechanic,
Then how people do business? You go there and kacau.
you don't stand in the way when they fix the car. You stand at the side. Then some people it's like they not talk with the staff. It's like some customer they talk within themselves, like customer and customer talk, and then a new relationship is born.
See, this is actually a good thing, to have all these previous customer or former customer, like to hang out in your shop, they are like a living human being testimonial. For all those new customer who are sending their car by accident or by recommendation and all those things, then all these people in there, hey, you try this one, this one very good one, don't worry one, all those things, right?
Yeah. So in the shop itself, it's actually like a small discussion group.
So is this Aaron's workshop?
Sometimes. Aaron's workshop is fraud community there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
So we mentioned that there's a lot of people hanging out in the workshop, right? So obviously, for workshop, it's more transparent than service centers.
Is it?
Because in workshop, as I say, you can just stand at the side and then the mechanics just fix the cars. You actually can just stand at the side and see how they fix, and then discuss with the mechanic. Say, hey, this car what problem or all those shit. But then in service center, in service centers,
hey, why you say this?
Nothing. Do not emphasize on the word. In service center, it's like for some testimonials, it's like they just drop their car and the person will just take their car and that's the last time you will see your car.
Like they take your car to the back to fix. They don't really fixing in front of you.
They don't really fix. Yeah, they don't really fix in front of you.
But now most of the car service center, even though it is like on the other side, but then they put like a big glass for you to see.
Most, man.
Huh?
Not all,
Really?
man.
Not all, man.
Okay, even though it's a big glass, you don't have the chance to talk with the mechanic that's fixing your car as well.
True lah. Like the glass there, I mean, like you are like those parents looking at your children at the nursery home, the glass. Like,
Because there's a distance as well.
Hey, my car, and all those things. But you don't get to like go into the teacher side. Hey, teacher, you teach them wrongly. You cannot teach like that. You cannot touch my kid and all those things.
As you said, there's a distance between it. There's a lot of blind spot that you cannot
True.
But in workshop, you can just bend down, kneel down, and then stand side by side with the mechanic. Ask the mechanic, hey, what you doing now? What this product is? At the same time, you can actually discuss with the mechanic, saying next time how you should protect your car, all those.
Yeah, but this type of client is like, it's like very kacau.
This type of client is love their cars, unlike someone that
it's
doesn't
like
love
when
their
you are
car.
doing fixing, right? It's like when you're doing fixing and then suddenly a head start, hey, I want to ask you, this one. It's like when you fixing, suddenly below the engine there's another face come out. Hey, actually I want to ask you, how?
That's part of the relationship that you build with the mechanics. What if the mechanics think you kacau means you really perasan thinking you're very close to the mechanic? I use your point and come back to you.
Okay.
But for the transparent, right? I think you can see it like in another way as well.
How?
Like transparent. Maybe workshop in a way is not as transparent as service center because the pricing and all they're not really stated out. Unlike service center, they have like a maybe table.
Invoice,
they say like they're very obvious about this is what is it. So in that way, service center is more transparent than workshop as well.
In that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
you mean like so? It's like when it comes to see this person look at the face like, wow, this one it will be 100% trusting me one. Okay lah. Then I will like, it's like
I'm not
chop his head like that.
Maybe some.
Then suddenly one car come after a certain talk, you change this one, this one is like, all the language that Aaron Sim say. Aaron Sim again, sorry.
Would you stop bringing him up?
Like most of the, like all those cars, automotive jargons, those words that only people in motorsport will know and all those things, right?
Yeah.
So when you listen, this person know his thing, man. So I cannot kasi potong and all those things,
Maybe.
You know, but if like come suddenly one noobs and all those things, they say, oh, this one, don't know nothing one. And that's like,
Okay.
I'm not saying every mechanics do that, but maybe some, maybe some.
And see whether there are those people. Okay, would you rather go to a shop that is transparent in pricing or transparent in the fixing process?
I want all the big sweet chip.
That means
That means?
big
That-
sweet cheap.
Big sweet chip, and then is consumer is very greedy one. You know, they want the best
They want
world. You know, they want the
best
best
of both.
thing from
Both
both world. You know, of both world. Yeah. If you ask me that, I want both.
Okay.
If I could choose one only.
You know, but of course now it's like in the age of internet, right? You know,
So you can.
I mean, like those workshop who try to pull out all this stunt, like you know, pricing depends on you know, by the look of your clients whether they know, whether they're knowledgeable or not. I mean, like this is the age of internet, I can search the price like in a split second already. You know.
True as well.
Yeah, we say how much? Oh, okay, wait, Shopee.
He found a loophole in my question. Damn it.
you know, right? Oh, is that the point you want to say?
It's a loophole. But never mind. Your turn.
My turn.
Yes.
My
How
turn.
about you?
On what?
Will you rather to be transparent on pricing or transparent on the procedure of fixing your car? Which one would you
Pricing or
choose?
procedure?
Do not choose the best of both worlds.
It's hard to say though, because pricing I can understand because it's money. But
Yeah.
this procedure I don't understand. I can't be like, oh, he's doing it this way instead of that way. That means he's like overdoing it or something. Then he's charge mode. But it's hard though, because if it's transparent on the procedure, but I know nothing about it, it pretty much means nothing as well.
Yeah, I mean, I totally agree with you. I mean,
yeah.
at the end of the day, like consumer, what is the thing that they most value about is, you know, you fix my problem. You know.
Yeah, yeah.
At the end of the day, I mean, how you do it. I mean, how you do it is important in the long run. I mean, like you need to fix my problem. Like this problem is solved. Like it is sustainable. You know, you don't like, oh, I fix already, then suddenly a few hours then gone again, or a few days then gone again, like that.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
at the end of the day, I just want to like fix it. You know, get off my problem. You know, want to solve my problem only. So I don't care whether how you do it and all those things.
Yeah. So yeah. Yeah. I don't really know how to answer that. The transparency of that.
Okay,
Right.
even though, as you say, even though service center sometimes there's a glass and then you can see your car, but then I don't think I would put a bet you won't be staying in the service center for a long hours to see your car.
I mean, yeah.
What? Just now only you say, in a workshop you can, you know, hang out with your.
Yeah, you can hang out
Yeah.
because there's a mechanic and the mechanic is your friend.
I mean,
But then in service center, you can't hang out in a service center for such a long time because service center.
What? Suddenly you cannot hang out in service center for a long time. but-
they got cookies. I mean, they got air cons. They got seats. Right. You
Yeah.
can technically hang out in service center.
Yeah, and then there's one time they offer nasi lemak also. If you go in the morning.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not
Maybe
kidding.
You can have lunch there as well, you know?
Yeah. Yeah,
go
I mean
service
like
center or they go cafe now. Okay. Okay.
I mean like even the furniture center now is not selling furniture, it's selling beef meatball already.
Oh.
I'm talking about IKEA.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because from one of my testimonials saying that workshops actually need lesser time compared to service centers.
Oh, why?
Because workshop is faster because their repairing slot is actually more flexible than service center. Because if the service center is like very big brand, like very big, you actually need to make appointments and such. And then one of the testimonials is like once they send the car like maybe 9 to 10 in the morning, and 4 to 5 p.m. only they can collect back their car.
Okay.
Oh, why though?
Because I'm not sure whether is this the real reason behind it, but one of the mechanics' friend told me that in a workshop, if you tell them, let's say you have 10 steps, like what I said before, you have 10 steps, and then if you tell the mechanic that step 6 is the problem to your car, they will automatically go to find the step 6, like what I said just now. But then in service center, first of all, there's a lot of cars in service centers, and they search truly the whole entire car. Like what he said, the mechanic will come to him saying, maybe your future will have this problem, this problem, this problem. So they will go from step 1 to step 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So
mean, like just like when you call up, if your internet line is not good, and then you call the service provider, and then the customer service say, "Did you check the power supply?
Did you
Did you
turn on and off?
Did you try on and on? You know, does it blinking? You know, you need to type this one and all those things." Yeah, yeah. I think the same case is.
same case.
I
Yeah.
think the same case is
Well,
like that, right?
well put.
It's kind of like going to pharmacy and going to doctor, right? You go to pharmacy, you just tell them what's
The
the problem,
pharmacy
and then
only
they just give you the
Mhm.
medicine for it. But if you go to doctor, you
doctor.
tell the problem, they will do like a full
They
checkup.
will
Maybe
listen
like
to your breathing.
they do all
check your
that.
tongue.
They only they
That's
suggest
a weird,
medicine.
weird analogy, but
Right? I mean, is that close? I think it's quite.
Okay.
Okay, let's move on.
Okay. So for what I see from this point, that
Mm.
makes more sense that why people hang out in workshops more than service centers.
Mm.
Because service and in workshop, your time is lesser than in the service center. So
yeah.
you actually can spend much more
Oh.
time in the workshop itself without having the burden thinking it's going to take a long time. It's going to take a long time. For in service center, as you say, when you go service center to wait for your car, you think of their snacks, their aircon.
Okay.
But generally, if you stay in a workshop, you literally wanted to be friends with a mechanic. You literally want to know what's happening to your car.
okay, all this thing about time consuming, right? We assume that the problem is small thing lah. The
Yeah.
service is small thing lah, like car maintenance and all those things lah. Not like difference
major
by
total
the
loss.
major kind of fixing and all those things. No. We are talking about, to change a simple thing.
Yeah.
Like
Or
service your car. So
Engine
probably
oil.
it took longer.
mm,
It took longer for service center because they got all the SOP, all the
procedures and
process
all.
procedures.
Yeah.
They need to check up. I think.
mm.
Yeah. This one okay. This is
Agreed.
legit. Agreed.
Agreed.
Sissy finally have a point that is legit.
Duh.
Okay. And then furthermore, is moving on to the next point, which is actually the service center has higher capabilities in latest technologies.
Like they have more advanced.
Because I'm pretty sure you all
Techniques.
realize that nowadays, like technologies are getting more advanced and advanced.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
no doubt cars are getting more advanced at the same time. So for that latest technology to be announced, service center must have the knowledge of how to fix it or know what's the common errors happening in the latest technology. They will get first-hand, like the book. They will get first-hand book published.
But I think this one is closely related to whether it is needed or not.
How say needed?
Okay, like if you're a new car,
Mm-hmm.
like definitely you will go to the service center one ma. You wouldn't go to workshop ma. Then why the workshop need so advanced technology for?
But if let's say I got
Right.
a new car,
Mm-hmm.
but I just want to spend a little bit on one small service, I
Okay.
can't just keep sending to the service center.
Eh.
Small service.
Very hard to say, oh. Very hard to say. Because some is like they have all the clause and agreement there that your warranty might be void if you send to
Oh,
workshop.
yeah. I heard that for service center, they actually put marks on it.
Yeah.
Marks on all the things that they do. So if next time when they
you
check,
don't play all the new car owner you don't
Lose your
play
warranty.
some people actually will put marks. I have a mechanic friend. He fixed his friend's car's engine because he actually have the most powerful engine, as what he said. So a lot of people want to know his secret. So a lot of people just throw their broken engine to him and call him to fix the same way as he fixed his engine. So the next day when he visit his friend, he saw that the marks is all gone.
Yeah.
So that moment he know.
Yeah, because last time my friend got into accident and his car is still in the warranty. But because at that time that you know when you have a like a kind of like not really serious accident, but serious enough to need to get the car to be towed away to some place. And then at that time, without experience, then he got his car towed away into some dodgy kind of workshop. Yeah, but then the guy basically helped him claims, doing police report and all those things. So he thought that it is okay. But once he got his car fixed, the whole warranty gone.
Wow.
The whole warranty gone, and then when he want to like send back his car to the service center, right? he need to pay some amount of money. Like it's not cheap. You need to pay the amount so that they will get the thorough check. You know, because once your car has been defiled, has been defiled outside, you know. So I need to make sure the future problem of the car is not my fault. So the service center need to do some guarantee there. They need to pay this price so that I will fix whatever I think it is spoiled and all those things. And from that moment onward, I will be held responsible for this car. But until then, your car has been fixed by other people, not under my hand. You know, how I can guarantee that those you send your car outside and fix, you know, the problem will come back to me. Or later you blame me for the thing I didn't do. Yeah, so I need to charge you, like, you know, if I'm not forgotten correctly, it's like if I remember correctly, it's like few thousand. That's like biggest his.
Yes,
I thought it's just a few hundred.
Someone can hear properly.
It's few thousand.
Wow.
It's like ASMR just now.
It's few thousand. You know, it's like once you like pay this money, then I was like sort of like, you know, I overlook everything, whatever need to be fixed and all those things, I will do everything, and then until I prepare this car, that I will be held responsible in the future.
So if you don't pay,
we will not want this business, because even though we help you fix already, then next time if got other thing wrong, you know, I mean like the money is actually for you to pay to get back to my warranty program.
That's smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually very smart.
Yeah, so that's why little bit only no be careful.
Okay.
Be careful.
So as I say now,
Be careful.
service center has a first-hand book when they have received latest technology, but then in workshop they might not have the updated details as fast as service centers.
Yeah, to me it's like based on needs. I mean, like workshop, they don't need it, but again, workshop, because they are like Lone Ranger, you know, Lone Ranger, they might get the latest technology OEM. They don't necessarily like get the original one, but they will get the OEM.
Yeah.
You know, because the market is alive. You know, I mean, you cannot beat the market. The market, it will like, you know, the market is very smart one. It will adjust itself. You know, so like, if you don't let me buy original, I will find a way to go and get it. You know, talking about globalization now.
There's an interesting fact that I didn't realize this before, but then a few days ago when I encountered a mechanic, he actually told me that they have a group, and then they often go for classes. So at first I thought that mechanics doesn't need to go classes, they just fix incoming cars and all those, but then I didn't realize that they actually go for classes to know about those latest technologies. So it depends on your luck, seeing whether which mechanics you encounter, did he really keep his knowledge updated, or he's those kind of traditional. Like his way.
I get what you mean. I mean, like, car is technology, and technology will keep on improving.
So I think nowadays that workshops work quality is slowly
picking up
with service centers quality.
So the next thing that a lot of people say that workshop has the advantage on over the service center is that they are more catered to variety. They're catered to more variety of cars instead of like, you know, service centers, most of the time they only do like a particular brand of cars, but if you go to workshop they can do a lot of other brand. So yeah, that's another thing that they said.
Yep, probably this is the one of the, I think, the valid advantage that workshop had over this service center.
And then service center do have limited outlets. It's not like workshop. Workshop is like you turn any corners, you're bound to have one.
Yeah, it's like
there.
if you go to like certain area, it's like the whole street.
Yeah. It's
you know, it's
workshops.
like buffet like that for you to choose.
Mhm.
You know, but if
Yeah,
a service
yeah.
center, then you need to start looking. You need to get online and then type some brands and then
Mm.
you type on that area to see where where the heck is it.
Mm-hmm. So,
So-
yeah.
Yeah, I mean at the end of the day, it's not is this is a fact,
Mm.
but for those who like, okay, I only go to this workshop, right? Their choice also limited lah, because
True
they only
lah.
choose this workshop.
Mm.
Even though I stay in one area, right? The
Mhm.
workshop that I always go in is like the other part of the world.
But there are some workshops that actually famous for a particular brand. It's like Mr. Aaron. My turn. It's like Mr. Aaron. A lot of Ford users went to Mr. Aaron's place because he owns a Ford as well. So people trust him for Ford services.
Yeah, actually,
Yeah.
last night after I watched the podcast, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, why you didn't ask? Hey, you should, together with him, I said, hey, Ford, sponsor lah, wow, sponsor our friend, for the racing and all.
But
Oh my
because
goodness.
Mr. Aaron also got say that he have close relationship with Ford
Oh,
people
okay.
inside there.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
But
Okay.
still, sponsor a bit
Sponsor.
lah, or not? like make him a ambassador or something like that. Okay, this is just my opinion. I'm not representing
Anyone.
Mr. Aaron Sim.
Okay. So where were we? Okay. Yeah. So yeah, workshops are multiple workshops in specific areas, and some areas there's bound to have one in there. So workshops are the least to be concerned if you're actually looking for one. Is service centers the one that first, as we mentioned just now, their appointment, you have to make appointments, and their outlets are all limited.
Yeah, I
So-
think that's pretty much right.
Yeah.
That we say out
Yep.
everything right. Okay, so let's make a closure.
Okay.
Okay, you first.
So, yeah, service center or workshops. Which one should you go for? For me, I would definitely go for the workshops because they're more accessible, more convenient, and the people there, you can trust them since they got the experience. You see their hand do things. That's my case. That's the reason why I would choose workshop.
Yeah, that's the bow towel activated and breaking apart. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
For
what about you?
me, I would personally want to go for service centers, but I am too poor to go for service centers.
It's too poor. Come on.
I have no money to go for service centers multiple times. Yeah, so I have no choice but to go workshops. But doesn't mean that workshop is that bad. It's
In
just
that
that
context, don't believe the word she said. Just now.
doesn't mean that workshop is bad. It's just workshop has workshop pros and cons that we mentioned before. But then service centers, I still feel that service center is more reliable because, as I say, their recognition is on the line.
Yeah, I mean, like for me, I'm not taking sides. I mean, like each of them exists in the market for a reason, and then different scenario, different cars, different type of situation. You might need both actually.
Yep.
You might
Yep.
need both. Both like they are still providing their values to the market, and I hope both of this one will continue to serve the
Humanity.
humanity.
Wow.
So
What?
the people.
Well, we are Avengers
What?
now. Something. Yeah, but to cut it short, like we hope that they will continue to make the automotive industry into more become better and better.
Yep.
Yeah, because they are the livelihood.
Everyone's doing good job.
Yeah.
So I think that's it for this episode.
Yep.
Yep. Thank you guys for joining us in this discussion.
Thank you, Brian, for coming back to us for this
yeah.
episode.
And hopefully you guys learned something out of this. And make sure you leave a like. Comment down below what you learned and anything you want to add on to us. Let us know. Subscribe, ring the bell, and we'll see you guys next week. All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Peace.